young man named Miles Bridges, who I actually enjoyed watching play basketball for the Charlotte Hornets. Uh, Supposed free agent, had an opportunity to become a multimillionaire and set his family up for years and years to come by signing probably a contract close to 130 to 150 million dollars. I want to say over the weekend or not too long ago, had a domestic. I don't even like using that word. Just a domestic occurrence at his house with his wife, girlfriend. I don't know. I think it's his wife, but had something pretty nasty go down. And to see the pictures and to hear the audio of his son, I asked Daddy to stop. Daddy was doing this. That burned me out because we've come a long way as a fucking society. We talked about this earlier, just about what people have going on, the pressures and the stress and this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck who you are, man. Putting your hands on people ain't it. That's not it. A man on man, woman on woman, man on woman, that shit is not it. If you can't articulate what's going on, then you got to look at that person and say, look, you're not hearing me. I'm not hearing you. Can we address this tomorrow, 2 days from now, or whenever? We can come back and just do it again, and we can pull back and start all over again. Putting your hands on somebody this day and age is just unfucking acceptable. If that was my daughter, Miles Bridges, I'm smoking him. I don't give a fuck how big you are. We pulling up in the truck, bunch of little people with bats. I'm beating his ass because that's just not fucking cool. I have kind of like that's a pretty tough spot for me because I grew up in a household where that was kind of status quo for me up until about I was 10, where I saw that on a regular basis. And for me, the reason why I brought up the son was I can put myself in that kid's shoes because it's a feeling of helplessness, right? And as a child, you don't really understand what's going on. You just see that daddy hitting on mommy, and that's what you lock into. And you want to protect your mom because remember, you spent 9 months inside your mother, so there's going to be a connection with your mom as a boy, right? And to hear that little boy say, that shit bothered the fuck out of me. This is going to sound a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Miles Bridges should be done with basketball. He needs to get some fucking help. Whatever you got going on, whatever the anger, wherever this shit is coming from, kid, you got to go talk to somebody because putting your hands on anybody or doing anything like that shit is not it. I don't care about money. I don't care about celebrity. I don't care about any of that stuff. You got some shit going on with you, man, and you got to talk to somebody because as you get older and you don't deal with your internal issues and your internal anger, this shit can fester into something really, really, really dangerous, and that's just not it. I don't really want to talk too heavy about it, but if you get some time, you can Google it and look at the images and see what he did. And we're not talking like a broken nail. We're not talking about like a fucked up wig or her weave being put out of place. It's pretty startling shit to me. And he's a younger guy. Like he's in early 20s. And to be that young, to possess that type of anger, I don't understand it. But, I just hope that if you have a father, your father's getting with you. Whoever the men are in your family, they're getting with you. I'm going to pray for you because that's something really you need. But for right now, I don't think he should be in basketball. Basketball should be the furthest thing from him. And here's the crazy part. If they can figure something out and they can deal with this, he's going to wind up in the NBA. He's going to play basketball again. He's going to sign a contract. Maybe not the contract of the numbers we talked about, but somebody's going to offer him a contract. And I don't think that's the right thing to do. I really, really don't.